the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Eagles. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Nolan Smith getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass caught by Tolbert. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
To the air right away is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts. Moving left. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running game. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
A run with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's blocked. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Again this drive, first and 10. Try again. It's second and 10. Prescott now. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. In motion, Lamb. Dak facing third and long. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 41-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Open man. It's Dante Thornton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
A 54-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Pistol now for Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
They run on the jet sweep, and that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 48-yard line.
We are through 1. 17-0, the early score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. A quick slant taken by Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, Prescott. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a
Dak going to give this to Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Blue, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They bring the tight end in motion. Prescott on 3rd and 2. To the left side, he's got Tobin. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Here comes the Eagles punt team. out the coverage there. Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. 3rd and a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
3rd and
In
long.
motion, Lamb. Operating from the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Blake Gillikin now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Out to his right. He runs with it. They get 11. He quickly pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A pass caught by Saquon. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st
It's a
down.
gain of 2. That's good.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 28-yard line.
Again, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. And it's Drake May. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Vikings move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is Bo Nix. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Broncos get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Travis Etienne. He's got the ball, he's got a head of steam, he has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Jags with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts now. Open man, Devontae Smith. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing side, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense.
And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
incomplete. It's second down and 10.
To throw is Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
On play action, here's Hurts. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Play action now. Prescott. Nolan Smith. He works his way in a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. On second down, it's Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and
from the shotgun, it's Dak. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the handoff, this is Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here now, third and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Throwing is Hurts. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Whoa! And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
now it's a bootleg with Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 10.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Gilligan in punt formation.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Picked off by Teron Black. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter. But now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now screen set up for Blue. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now what to do? It's 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Goal for Prescott. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5.
Second down throw for Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Eagles first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense is ready to make their way back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.